The Super Bowl, more stars are coming out in support of Colin Kaepernick against the NFL, with Amy Schumer saying she won't appear in ads during the big game. Rihanna turning down the chance to perform at halftime. Adrian Bankert here with the details. Good morning, Adrian.
Good morning to you too, George. Yes, most of the stars so far are supporting in word, tweeting, or reposting in their support of Amy Schumer. But now she wants other celebrities to put their money where their mouth is and join her in protest of one of the most watched television events of the year.
I don't know if you guys know this, but this past year, I've gotten very rich, famous, and humble.
As an actress and activist, Amy Schumer is one of Hollywood's most outspoken stars. This morning, she's taking on the NFL. In her most recent posts on Instagram, she tackles the subject of racial inequality and writes, "I told my reps I wouldn't do a Super Bowl commercial this year." She says it's in support of former 49er Colin Kaepernick after singer Rihanna reportedly turned down performing at next year's Super Bowl in front of 100 million fans for the same reason. It's rumored Maroon 5 now has the lucrative halftime gig instead. So Schumer posts, "I think it would be cool if Maroon 5 backed out of Super Bowl like Bad Gal Riri did," and adds that for her, hitting the NFL with the advertisers is the only way to really hurt them.
My fellow Americans.
Though the I Feel Pretty actress has starred in a Super Bowl ad before with Seth Rogen.
That's why we're forming the Bud Light Party. Just wait till you see our caucus.
There's a lot of cash at stake for Schumer and advertisers. A 30-second spot in last year's game cost a reported $5 million. And for the few megastars offered a halftime deal, it's a game changer. Sales for Lady Gaga jumped 1,000% after her stadium-shaking performance in 2017.
I think what you're seeing here is more and more celebrities are voicing their opinions when it comes to politics. And what better way to do that than to turn down the chance to appear on the Super Bowl?
We're talking some pretty big money. We contacted the NFL and so far haven't heard back. George?
Hey, Adrian, thanks very much. Let's bring in media expert, managing partner at 1010 Media, our friend Larry Hackett. So is this the thing?
I think there's two separate things going on here. One is what Rihanna did in deciding not to perform after being asked by the NFL, and I think people are looking at that, and that's a reasonable decision. She's going to gain fans, I think, and so she's not going to lose any among the people she likes now. The separate thing is the kind of call for a boycott and what Amy Schumer is asking for. I think that's a much tougher hill to get up. I think, first of all, Hollywood stars.
So you don't think it's going to become one?
I don't think it's going to become one, no. I think if people really feel that way, they won't do it. Again, we're dealing in a kind of a shadowy area here. We don't know who's been asked and who has said yes and things like that. I think other stars trying to kind of push other stars into doing this is not going to be successful. Number two, this year, if this was last year, it would be different. You know, the president has not been talking and calling out Kaepernick. He hasn't been calling out the players. Fewer players seem to be protesting it, and protests seem to be taking different avenues with the players' union in the community and places like that. So I'm not sure this controversy is where it was last year. So for that reason, I don't think it's going to get that much traction.
So what does the NFL do about the halftime show?
Well, I think they still want names to do this. I don't think it's going to go back to the old days where it was up with people or sort of, you know, like the opening ceremony of the Olympics. I think those days are over. I think they're always going to find some people. I think they're loath to make it a kind of blue and red performance where it's...
Well, that's what they want to avoid.
Absolutely. They don't want to just have country stars doing that kind of thing. They don't want to do that. But the fact of the matter is that the NFL, like everything else in our pop culture, is political. And so there's going to be that factor, you know, tossed into this.
Do you think they're going to be able to avoid that?
I think they're going to be able to find a performer who will do this and that this controversy will die down because it's not where it was last year. I really do.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.